Welcome to Utopia, please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great.
Just as long as we've already let it through our gates.
This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia.
It's where we discuss the little things and make them better for you.
This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. You've got a pet peeve, we'll kick it out for you. It's a wonderful and magical and positively colourful. It's our cheeky show, by now you know. It's the Utopia Project.
Hello and welcome to the Utopia Project, a cheeky little show where we chew the fat and discuss all those little things in life and decide whether or not they're part of our hypothetical utopia. My name is Chunky T, and I'm joined each and every show by the original Wizard of Oz. It's Jack Magic.
Ah, you know it. That's where the magic comes from.
Yeah, baby. You all right, mate?
Oh, not bad. Not bad, are you?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Living the dream. And I'm also joined by the inspiration behind the scarecrow. It's the permanent Sharpie.
Honestly, it's good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I'm brilliant, mate. I'm good. I'm good all of some of the time.
Yeah? Awesome. And I'm also joined by the working behind the scenes is what I should say.
Yeah.
Working behind the scenes, making everything working. I'm joined by the twin sister of Dorothy. It's Bryn Williams.
Oh, can I click my slippers together like she does?
Yeah. There's no place like home.
Things like Ruby.
Take me home, I'm being held prisoner.
As you can see, I went for a Wizard of Oz theme this week with the introductions. I don't know why, I just did. Yeah, so we all good, boys?
All magic.
You want to sit back a little bit, Sharpie, just because your camera's very close to your face now. There we go. There we go, mate.
There we go.
Right, so who wants to go first? What you got to tell me this week, boys? Any news? Any gossip? Any
I've
pet
got
peeves?
to tell you about a sponsor that we've got to do.
Oh, every time! every
time,
time!
isn't it?
Right, yeah.
At least you go, yeah, by the way, I should do this. And you're,
Remember
fuck, yeah.
this time.
Yeah, it literally says on my notes as well. Do the sponsor, the Sposner.
Sponsors.
Right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Take it away, Mr. Sharpie.
The Utopia Project is sponsored by coat hungers. Have you ever hung your coat up and then been cold because you need your coat? Me too. Coat hungers give you the feel of a freshly hung up coat when you wear it, but it also gives you the warmth of a coat because you are wearing it. Coat hungers are now a thing of the past. Coat hungers, I mean coat hangers. We're on about coat hangers. Coat hangers are a thing of the past. Yeah, it's nice to display your coat when you're not wearing it, but we live in Britain, people. Look fucking live. You need a bloody fuck coat. And you need it hung, past tense, not hanging. It don't need a coat, just floor drobe that shit, man. Don't be wasting bits of metal like a coat hanger, just hanging around doing absolutely nothing like a bastard. So you can receive your first super smart technology coat hanging coat hunger at a discounted price with the code Hangers are for Wangers 3% off. Just go to their website www.coathungers/pasttense.coat. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much for that, mate.
Wow. I don't know why I'm shocked.
Every time.
Because I shouldn't be.
Oh, hangers for
It's
wangers,
the same
mate.
shit.
Hangers are for wangers.
Do we ask to explain?
Does it make your coat feel like it's been hung up?
Yeah, that's what I said, innit? You listen. Right, it's got that nice coat hung up past tense feel.
I love when I put on a coat that's just been hung up.
Hey, done
A freshly hung up coat.
Done everyone, or else there won't be a business.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Coat hungers, mate. Patent pending.
Okay.
Sure.
So, anyway, moving on. Jack, any gossip?
No, not really. I've got a bit of a pet peeve.
Yeah?
I'm not sure if I've said it before. I don't think I have. Grating cheese.
Okay.
Fucking hate it.
Why? Oh, you not seen that video of that bloke that's like dancing and he's just grating the cheese away?
No.
Oh, he's having a great time, mate. You got
Hey,
to get into
a great
it.
time.
Didn't even mean to
One
do that.
nil, 1-0.
Pun and he didn't even mean it.
No, it's fantastic, mate. Get a bit.
No, it does my fucking head in. It really grates on me. Hey. I don't know. It's more because I do all the cooking in my house, and like, it's just, Amy always says, do you want me to do anything? And I'm like, no, you're all right. Oh no, can you grate some cheese? It just seems like one of them pointless tasks. It's a lot of effort for not a lot of reward.
Homemade grated cheese, man.
So,
grated cheese
Apart
is
from you
the
can nibble
reward.
on a bit of cheese because you always have a bit left while you're grating it.
So is your thing the issue that it's just given as a
Grated cheese.
menial task to give someone you don't want in your kitchen?
No, just the task of grating cheese. I don't like doing
I've got a
it.
bit there. Do you find when you're there grating for ages and then you go, I've got loads of cheese and it's not that big?
Yeah, it's like nothing. You've used a whole block and you've got shitloads of grated cheese and it doesn't go very far.
No.
And like every time you grate it, it then ends up grating on a slant. It doesn't stay flat. I can't work that out. I don't know why that does that.
What?
If you grate cheese from the same angle,
You
keep
put
rubbing
more
it up and
pressure on
down,
one side.
Yeah.
it ends up like slanted.
Yeah, it's because your motion you do it is like it's a curved motion, and you'll start like because you obviously use why I'm saying this, the pressure of you like the bottom side of your palm and the top side of your palm as you're using it, you'll be.
Do you use a cheese grater like that?
No, but what I'm saying is because
Hold it up here.
you're not. No, I don't hold it there.
I just put it on the side because I got one of them
I just
fancy
put my
boxes.
face underneath it. And just no. But what I'm saying is, unless you are directly, because it's angled itself anyway, isn't it? Generally,
I suppose unless you stay flat. it,
unless
like,
you are
leans that
keeping
way.
a certain pressure and moving it directly in line with it.
Yeah, it's just an annoying task.
Okay. Yeah, Bryn.
Can I make the obvious thing that nobody's thought of? Why don't you just buy already grated cheese?
More expensive.
Yeah.
It's not that much more
Because
expensive.
some poor fucker has already actually stand there grating. Imagine being a cheese grater. That's your job.
What, physically being a chease grater?
No, I don't think-
Or
I
someone
don't-
who grates cheese.
Oh, yeah.
That wouldn't be a bad job, that. Just sit there.
Is it
and
a
get
cheese
paid.
grater?
Just like, half to work, I go.
So is it? So would their job be a cheese grater?
Grater, because it's like employer, employee. It'd just be the wouldn't it, as the person doing it.
So-
Be a
It'd
cheese grater
Receiving.
operative.
So you'd be a.
Does that mean if you get already grated cheese, you are the cheese gratee?
Yeah, no.
'Cause
Well,
you've
that's what I'm
received-
saying. If you the person using, your job would be the cheese gratee because you'll be using the cheese grater.
No, because you're the one providing the grated cheese. You use the cheese grater, giving it to yourself as the cheese gratee. You're the one receiving grated cheese.
I mean, I'm baffled even more than the sponsor now.
Yeah.
So what you just
I don't like grating cheese.
Okay.
Amy has started buying ready grated cheese.
That's killed me. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, because apparently that's the time we're living in now. We can afford to just buy cheese that's already been grated.
Grated willy-nilly. What if you wanted sliced though?
Yeah, so that's
You
what
got
I
to buy
mean.
both, and then you got
Yeah.
excess cheese.
But now I can do a mozzarella and cheddar blend on stuff, which is good.
You know, I think it'd be quite visionary. Get a cold bit, like a bit of cold cheddar, a bit of cold slab on your bread, but then melt some grated cheese onto the cold cheese because it's thick slab cheese. It won't melt all the way through, so you will have melted cheese and cold cheese. I reckon that's a thing, man.
Sure.
okay.
It kind of is a thing. Have you ever seen raclette?
Medal.
Raclette cheese. I'm sure that's how you pronounce it. It's a French thing. It's basically like a lump of cheddar.
Yeah.
I don't think it is cheddar. I think it is a specific type of cheese.
some
But
posh
imagine
cheese.
a block of cheddar
Yeah.
put under a grill, so just the top bit melts, and then they just take the whole lump of
like-
cheese
Oh, is that when
and
they do
scrape
the-
it onto
yeah,
your
I've
plate.
seen that. They
scrape the
mad.
melted bit onto your plate.
Yeah.
But it's a different
Like a
kind of
kebab.
cheese, so it comes out like a soft cheese, saucy
Yeah.
kind of thing. It's not just a cheddar, but I think that'd be kind of what you're going for. Because you scrape it off and
Yeah.
then melt the next layer.
And this goes like cold and hot cheese together,
Yeah.
mixing in a little tasty infusion. A bit of milk.
Sure.
I think we've
Yeah, I just don't
discussed
like
it.
grating
Okay.
cheese.
Do you want to send that in the,
Yeah,
the
send
pit
it.
of Utopia?
Can't find it.
It's the bottom one, mate. You just,
There we go.
the bomb. Up. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Happy?
Yeah.
Sharp
very
it.
nice.
What's going on in your life, mate?
Oh, mine. It comes from previous week's episode of a bit of a more of an in-look to it is blisters, because I've said previously about my previous career, walking 2 hours there, 2 hours from blisters. I fucking despise them. Like,
I don't think anything good can come of a blister.
no, it can't. But you know what I hate more than the blister? When it's to the point where I'm like, like when like girls get blisters and they look horrendous, but they're like, oh, I'll just do it. I'll just walk and I'll just carry on. And I've tried that. I'll be fine. And I literally cannot fucking walk. Like, I cannot walk in these blisters. I'm like, this, my ankle must be gone. I'll look, and it'll be that. Be the tiniest, littlest blister.
I'm walking on a nub.
Yeah, I literally feel like that. To the point when your missus dropped me off that day to go down to your studio, and if I didn't have them masks to put around the back of my heels, I would have had to get a taxi somewhere. Because I could not walk.
Like you should have got to work to prevent the blisters.
With what money?
Yeah.
Yeah, skin.
Yeah, massively. But yeah, it pisses me. As much as I hate blisters, it pisses me off more when I'm like, these things are the bane of my life. I hate them. They're honestly, I cannot walk. I need a fucking wheelchair, and I get off them. Like, they're not that bad. They're just like that. I'm like, it's
But to be fair though, most girls like they go on a night out. They're like, oh, I'm wearing these little high heels, and then you'd be like, don't wear them because you get blisters, and then you have to take your shoes off, and they're like, no, it's fine, I'll wear them. And then you go out, and they're like, oh my god, I got blister, I'm gonna take my shoes off after 5 seconds.
Can I borrow your shoes?
Yeah.
Maybe
no,
that's
you
it. We
want
can't
normal
get-
fucking shoes.
we
dickhead.
can't get away with taking the shoes off and just being like, if there's blisters. But I honestly, I can't fucking walk in. I feel disabled. I hate it.
Wow.
Yeah, go on, bro.
Female voice sounds just like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it is very Michael Jackson, isn't it?
Hello, I'm Michael Jackson. I'm gonna go hold my baby out a window. Hold my baby out a window. Yeah,
Anyway, we digress. This episode's got a bit.
not sexual.
Right, so you just blisters in, man.
Blisters,
there's
get fucking rid of them.
more blisters in Utopia.
No,
Yeah, just shoot 'em
don't
off.
be-
Stop shooting everything!
Yeah,
That
like
was
You've
you
got to
just saying,
stop
blister.
shooting everything!
Tell you what,
Why?
you shoot the blister, your adrenaline's going to deal with the fact you've got no fucking foot. You'll probably feel less pain than a blister.
No more blisters. Because I've shot them off you.
Fucking do that again. Get the other leg.
Yeah, well, send them. Can you bomb, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Let's do it properly.
Just cut off the limb that you've got a blister on.
Get them fucking rid.
Right,
Is that an air horn bomb?
Yeah. I just made it up now.
Okay then, boys. All done and dusted here?
Yeah.
We haven't missed the sponsor again, have we?
No, I don't think
Yeah.
I
so.
can do another one.
Right, okay then, boys. It's time to cross over live to the Utopian Press newsroom. Hello and welcome to the Utopian Press newsroom. A nun in Cambridge has announced she'll be opening a US street food restaurant next month, but more on that later. Over to over to Sharpie, with entertainment news.
Entertainment news today. So, every parent knows what happens when an ice cream truck passes through their neighbourhood. Their kids plead for money, even if they just had dinner or a cupcake. No child can ignore the sirens of a sweet frozen treat. But a few bucks is a small price to pay, avoiding hearing them complain about the lack of ice cream and basically peanuts compared to what one mum in Brooklyn had to deal with. Forget spending too much money on a single truck. Her 4-year-old son spent more than $2,600 worth of SpongeBob SquarePants popsicles from Amazon. 4-year-old Noah from Brooklyn, New York, who loves SpongeBob so much, he managed to purchase $2,618.85 worth of SpongeBob popsicles from Amazon and had them sent to his auntie's house. In case you were wondering, that's 51 cases containing 918 popsicles. Noah's mum is a social work student in NYU. We took policy 1, I don't know where that came from, and simply cannot afford this. Amazon will not take back the popsicles, and Miss Bryant, mum to 3 boys, doesn't know how she's going to pay this off in addition to student loans and all of her family's other expenses. Fortunately, a whole lot of people stepped up to help out. Bryant's classmates Kate Schloss started a GoFundMe campaign after seeing Bryant's social media posts about what happened. As of this writing, 740 donors have contributed almost $12,000 to cover the expenses. This is practically enough to pay off the whole SpongeBob bill while still having enough money to buy an ice cream truck of your own.
I need to have a word with you after these headlines. But
that was real again, wasn't it?
I've got more. Mr. Jack with the weather report.
It's sports, but
Is it
okay.
Sports? Sorry, yes.
This is sports.
Yes, that's the one. Sports report.
Okay, so sports, usual shambles as always. Today a man knocked on my door and asked for a small donation towards the local swimming pool. I gave him a glass of water. Ice hockey is basically just two guys wearing It's basically just guys wearing knife shoes fighting each other with long sticks for the last Oreo. And I couldn't quite remember how to throw a boomerang, but eventually it came back to me. Back to you.
And now over to Bryn with the weather report.
And now we have the utopian weather forecast. It looks like the next 7 days will be inspired by music lyrics, with Monday through to Wednesday being as hot as fire, just like Kasabian. Thursday and Friday will be a little bit cooler as Toto and the rains down from Africa, moving from the east. Saturday will rock you like a hurricane as wind speeds will exceed 43 miles per hour. And a little bit of Craig David as we chill on Sunday. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks for that, Bryn. Right, Sharpie, before we go any further,
What?
one, that was real news, I believe.
Yes.
Two, it wasn't entertainment news.
It
That's about a kid buying ice
Entertainment
cream.
news is like TV, film, radio, like what's been going on in the celebrity world.
I heard 12,000 fucking... no, not 12,000. I heard 918 SpongeBob popsicles, man. That was fucking entertaining to me. From a 4-year-old kid as well, bought it off Amazon. That's mad.
The story would be great if it was in the right place.
In the opposite words of Donald Trump, I am not fake news.
We need a chat after the show. Right, it's now time for ridiculous news.
Ridiculous news. It's the ridiculous news. It's stupid and it's been in the news.
What we got?
Old stories from around the world. They're here for us to abuse.
What we got?
Zeros, heroes, and weirdos. We've got a few. It's the ridiculous news. Whammy! Whammy. But more on that later. Cursed cooking pot locked away for 50 years after killing 3 people who touched it.
What?
This is legitness.
No, it's not. No, I believe that Sharpies was real. Are you reading out what Sharpie should have
Nah,
read?
this is realness.
I'm going to have to start
The
writing
killer
these.
kitchen utensil was placed in a specially made steel cage in the mid-1970s after at least 3 people who had touched it died. Legend says it contains the ashes of a dwarf who was killed in Thornton Abbey. The perilous pot had been locked away in Manor Farm in East Holton, North Lincolnshire, until it was found by builders in the 70s during construction work. But its rediscovery was met with fear from the locals, who claimed the pot was cursed and deadly, according to Alf Barwood, the builder in charge who examined it. One of its alleged victims, Charles Atkins, 6, had lived at Manor Farm. He was tragically killed by a hay wagon the day after brushing against the pot.
The hay wagon that killed him.
I fear
not
these two
the pot.
things aren't connected. At the time, his brother John Atkins said the cooking pot was in our cellar, and I remember our father always telling us never to go near it. But when we were playing in the cellar one day, Charles accidentally bumped into it, and that's not the right page.
I'm done.
Right, hang on. I don't think it's the pot that's killing people.
I don't think it is either. I found it. The next day, we were out in a field near the Humber, and Charles was playing around one of the hay wagons when it went right over on him, killing him.
Oh, God.
The cellar was bricked up following Charles's death, with the cursed cooking pot sealed inside. A newspaper report at the time states John had heard about the legend and had an open mind, but the workmen hired to sort out the cellar were reluctant to approach the battered object lurking in the corner. literally like a little cauldron thing. Imagine it in the corner, like.
It's
like dun. They're like, don't go near the pot.
Get on my pot.
John called the then local minister, Reverend Bob Kenyon, a firm believer in the legend, who offered to move the pot, convinced that as a man of the church he would be immune to the curse. Between them, however, they decided to let sleeping legends lie, and after an exorcism ceremony carried out by Mr. Kenyon in the cellar, the pot was placed into a cask and encased in a steel cage fixed to the wall.
It's bullshit. That's pure bullshit. That is a crock pot of shit.
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
But this is legitness.
But I'm scared
People
now
are scared
that
of
pot's
this
going
pot.
to kill me now.
Brushed against. You should know. Like, dangerous bit of paper. This. My mate brushed against this bit of paper, and then he was in a plane crash next day.
Hey, go on, Brim. I think that is extra ridiculous.
I think what we should do with that is what they've done with the pot. Just lock it in a cellar and leave it there and never speak of it again.
Yeah. The headline is a bit clickbait, I think,
Yeah?
because someone just mildly touched the pot and then died of a completely irrelevant cause.
Yeah.
Did you say 3 people died?
3 people died, one of which he doesn't say. 2 people died by touching it and then being crushed by a hay wagon.
Did they get crushed by the same hay wagon at the same time?
No, different one.
Different hay wagons.
Yeah.
How many people have died by a hay wagon at that farm? Like in total.
Yeah, your problem is with the hay wagons, isn't it? I think.
I think you're not working the hay wagons right.
Yeah.
It's not a pot.
You need to have a health and safety risk assessment, don't you, I think.
I think so. Any thoughts on this, Sharpie?
Different hay wagons.
I think next week Sharpie's going to end up investigating this, isn't he?
Yeah. We'll see what real fake news you have next week.
Not fake.
Can we get your real fake news?
Yeah, and we'll
It happened. It was real.
and we'll see ourselves back in the studio in a moment.
In a bit.
Bye.
Welcome to Jack's Buzzer Game. Who can buzz in first? Welcome to Jack's Buzzer Game. Who's the best or worst? It's the Buzzer Game. Welcome to Jack's Buzzer Game. Who can buzz in first?
Hello, welcome back. And we are in the game zone, and it is time for Jack's Buzzer Game.
Jack's Buzzer Game. Jack's Buzzer Game.
I've got
a buzzer game, and my name is Jack.
Can you remember now the rules?
Yeah.
To explain to the public, because last season
Yeah.
we'd been out of the game a little while.
Yeah.
And you said it's a game was your description
Yeah.
of the game. Would you like to tell the public?
Yep. So we've got this game. We play the game. I'll come up with questions. There's some answers to the questions. I start asking the questions, ask a question. So I ask these a question, and then I ask another bloke a question. And then Anne Widdicombe comes in, and she will ask a question. And then you've got to answer the question. And then Anne Robinson comes in from Weakest Link. And then she will ask a question. And then if you don't get that question right, she goes, "You're goodbye." And then she'll leave. And then Chris wins.
That is not what happens in this game.
I thought it was.
No.
I thought I got modelled up again.
That's
Don't get me autographs out. I'm waiting for fucking Anne Robinson to come in.
that's Anne or Anne. That's that game.
Goodbye.
Oh, is that the double Anne game?
Yeah.
Double Anne.
Fuck's sake. Sorry. Jack's Buzzer game, innit? Right, sorry. So it works like Family Fortunes, I think, this one, doesn't it?
Yeah,
That one?
basically.
Yeah, so I've got 3 categories, because it's the best of 3. Yes.
So when I said to you earlier,
All right, shut up. I've got 3 categories.
Yeah.
The category has got 5 top answers. You got to buzz in. I'll say the category. You got to buzz in. Whoever buzzes in first gets a chance to answer and say all
Yeah, they
five
get,
things
if they
on
get
the
it right,
category.
they get control of the board. And
Yeah, they get control of the board.
If they get it wrong, the other person gets the board.
Gets a chance to steal the board.
And you get 3 incorrect answers.
Yes.
You have 3. Yeah.
We know how family fortunes work.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. All right.
And I do apologise. The
Right, so-
Lawrence from TikTok voice kind of came in a
Yeah,
little bit
before
there.
we went to recording this section, Jack had a bit of a moment impersonating Lawrence from TikTok.
Yeah.
So,
And then I got stuck on dinner.
right, okay. Anyway, we'll try not to have that come in. But my buzzer is going to be that. Okay.
Nice.
Sharpie, what would you like off the soundboard? Preferably something that's like the cha-ching, maybe something like that. Not. Yeah, that's cool.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Can Sharpie have?
Tomato.
No.
Beetroot.
Right. Are you ready then?
Oh, I'm ready.
Right. So, make sure you can't see this. First category. Where do kids nowadays spend most of their time? I'm going to say Hadouken on that.
Okay.
It was very, very close, that.
Um,
But go on. You have control of the board.
Playing video games / like Xbox / PC / S4, etc. I mean, I know I haven't got to get it that close because you just gave Bryn an answer when he said something completely different last season. So
Yeah, but that's because you're a prick.
yeah. Fuck you.
So what? Playing
video games, gaming, etc.
No.
Is that not on there?
Nope.
Oh, so we got yeah.
One wrong.
Sharpie gets the board then.
No, you get 3.
No, I don't. I've got to get that right to win the board.
Ah, fucking hell. Sorry.
Well, I've
And
got
now
a
you
chance.
get 3 wrong answers. don't you?
Yeah, you've got up to 3 wrong answers now.
Yeah.
I can steal it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he gets 3 wrong.
Yeah.
On the streets.
Take your hand off the buzzer now for a little while.
Just making sure.
On
on the streets.
The streets, incorrect.
That's wrong.
Incorrect.
Hang on.
One.
In school.
Correct.
Okay.
So you've got 1.
Got 1. In an after-school activities club.
Incorrect.
And you got 1 wrong answer left.
Okay. What was the question?
Where do kids nowadays spend most of their time?
I don't know how you got it wrong, I'll be honest.
I thought it'd be gaming. I suppose it depends on their age, because a lot of them be like fingering down, like behind the woods and stuff, fingering each other and stuff.
Down a park.
Correct.
No, you don't need to.
3 more to get.
Oh,
And you've only got 1 more wrong answer.
Take your hand off the buzzer. Take your hand off the buzzer. You took it off. You took your hand off the buzzer.
It gives me charm.
Clarity.
Clarity. Yeah.
Helps you see, doesn't it?
So we've got 3 more things.
So
where
far
these
you've got school
kids
and
could
park.
be fucking about.
Yeah.
School and park. The shops.
No.
That's my board.
That's
then,
your
innit?
3rd incorrect answer. So you take the board
I
now.
need to get 1 to take the board.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Sharpie gets it.
Yeah.
1 opportunity.
Where the
One
kids
shot
at?
to seize everything you ever wanted.
Would you capture it or would you just let it slip?
I think I'm probably going to let it slip.
Yeah.
One
you got
spaghetti.
Kids
these
spend
week on
most of their
spaghetti.
time. Mate, like the obvious ones haven't been right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll kick yourself when you hear them.
Their bedroom.
Correct.
Yeah! So I win that board. That's 1-0 to me.
You take the board.
Bullshit.
The other answers.
Now you've took your hand off the buzzer. It's now time to be on the buzzer.
The other answers were, so top 1 was room / bedroom, 2 was school, 3 was internet, 4 was friend's house, and 5 was park.
Oh, I suppose I was close with the gaming.
Close with the gaming,
Yeah.
but
Obviously not as close as Bryn
no.
wasn't.
Right.
Not bitter about last season.
Something many people do once a week.
Oh, hold on a minute. Sorry, I pressed completely the wrong button. I'm just going to sort this out. I've just stopped everything. We will go on to here. You may as well just ask Sharp because he was first, clearly, because I just turned everything off. I'm not that bitter. I haven't done that deliberately.
Right, so Sharpie.
There we go.
Something people do just once a week.
Shopping.
Correct.
Right, get your hand off the buzzer now, Sharpie. Put your hand down off the table. We'll let you know when the next buzzer round.
So something people do once a week.
And away from you, Chunk.
You got a piece of paper behind it, mate, so I can't see it.
Just make sure you can't see it.
Okay.
What else
Double
do
checking.
people do once a week?
Once a week, that's all I need.
Wash bedding.
It's got to be on there. I think that's on there.
I'll give you that. Laundry.
Give you that. I'm sick of that phrase off you on this game, mate.
Next one. A once a week activities club.
Oh, activities club. You love the activities club.
No.
After school activities club.
Oh, once a week. Cheat day.
No.
Bullshit.
Need one more wrong answer.
Have an alcoholic beverage.
No.
The board's mine.
Board's yours.
People do once a week. I only get one shot.
One opportunity. Is everything you ever wanted.
Have spaghetti.
I'm spaghetti. Mum
What
spaghetti?
do they do?
Mum spaghetti, Trump spaghetti.
Stop talking about spaghetti because I want my
Spaghetti,
answer.
spaghetti?
No.
Spaghetti.
Mow their lawn. It's wrong. I know it is because it is fucking.
No.
Ah.
Sharpie.
Sharpie wins the board then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, sweet. Sharpie's got the board. So, currently,
one all
it
then.
is one apiece.
What was on it then? What was on that?
So, something many people do once a week. The first one is church. Like church on Sunday.
Okay, yeah.
Shopping, laundry, clean the house, sleep in.
Once a week.
What?
As
That's
in-
not.
I think it-
sleep in.
As in
Not
lying,
sleeping.
Lying,
Oh,
not-
boy, yeah.
yeah, sleep in. Honestly,
Only someone who has my routine.
sleep once a week. Sleep is for the week.
Is it still recording, Mr. Bryn? Yes. Okay, it's just our monitor has just turned off.
Actually, no. The PC is dead. No, it is still recording.
It's still recording.
It is still
We're on
recording.
standby mode. That's probably why. That'd be
Okay.
the mouse. There you go.
Hopefully that's fine. Yeah.
Cool. So, last
Fingers
one.
on buzzers. I will
Fingers
press
on
the right
buzzers.
button. Can I just check? There we go. I'll
I'm
buzz
gonna
first.
check. Right. Name a famous. Oh, that was Sharpie.
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore.
Incorrect.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Piss off.
Is that actually wrong?
Incorrect.
Jesus.
Where you
No,
got this
you
shit?
screwed now.
Oh, I've got one more chance, then I?
No, that's my board then. isn't it? Yeah, sorry. Harry Potter.
Correct.
Gandalf.
Harry Potter. Yeah. Correct.
That's all the wizards I know. Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Is it actually?
Oh, piss off, but Dumbledore ain't. That is rigged as fuck.
Voldemort.
You've got 3. Incorrect.
What's the other one in Lord of the Rings?
You've got 2 more left.
Oh, mate.
You've got 2 more to get and 2 more incorrect answers allowed.
Mate, I don't know shit about wizards really. Merlin.
Correct.
Yes. I
left
know
to
more
go.
about wizards than I thought. Obviously. So I got 1 more to get
Yeah.
and 2 chances.
You've been able to see through my paper. You must have been.
I haven't, mate.
I
Honestly,
think you're cheating.
I can't read anything through there. You ask my missus. I don't do cheating like that. I'd rather lose than cheat.
You wouldn't. You're far too competitive.
Ron Weasley.
Incorrect.
Last chance, then, isn't it? Who's a wizard? Famous wizard.
Last chance, or he takes the point.
Honestly, I can't even think of a wizard's name. I don't think there's any more from
I
the...
know the actor of a wizard's name.
This is good for the audio side of things.
No, I'm going to have to just
anything. I'll take anything as an answer. Doesn't need to be a wizard.
Mr. Motivator.
Weirdly.
Yeah!
You win! No, that's incorrect. So Sharpie takes the point. Do you want to know what it was?
No, because Sharpie gets a chance to steal the board
Oh,
now.
sorry.
You
No,
forgot.
tell me what it is. Oh,
Is it on the bit of paper there that you're showing?
I
it?
haven't
No.
seen it. I ain't seen it.
This is the first two, but you've already got them.
Okay.
I'm alright, so I've just got to try and guess.
If you get one wizard that's on there, you win. If you don't,
There's only
I
one
win.
left to get.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Well, there's
Yeah.
many wizards, but fucking Dumbledore ain't one of them. Go tell him that.
Again, I think you'll kick yourself because the clue's in their name.
What?
Ah, fuck.
The clue's in the name of wizard.
Of who it is.
I know who it is now.
Famous wizard.
Don't rig it now, that Sharpie wins, because I know who it is as well.
No, I don't
A
know.
famous wizard?
A famous wizard?
Oh, and it's kind of ironic as well.
Yeah.
I know it is.
If you had a gun to my head, I wouldn't get this. I'm going to go for Sauron.
Do you want to rethink that?
Rethink it to what?
Yeah.
He doesn't know what I do. I win.
You've got no heart or a brain.
What
so
are you
might have to
cheating for?
Go look for the right answer.
Oh, the one out Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. What's he called? What might he be called?
I'm going to pass out.
What might he be called? Sharpie.
I can't breathe.
The Wizard of Oz.
Yes! Yeah!
He's taken it.
I'll have 2 beers.
I can't breathe. I can't go.
Is it the one out the Wizard of Oz? Yes, it's the Wizard of Oz.
What's his name, though?
The Wizard of Oz.
What's his
He
name?
deserves
What,
to
his
win.
parents didn't
He
give him a
deserves-
name.
he deserves-
You are Mr. Wizard of Oz.
He deserves to win for that. He deserves. I'm happy to concede to that. Jesus Christ.
The one out the Wizard of Oz. Yes, it's the Wizard of Oz. That was like Father's Day. Father's Day is Sunday.
Oh, it's give me an headache.
That was a straight up Father's Day is Sunday situation, wasn't it? Sunday is Father's Day.
What was his name, though? Like,
The Wizard of
yeah, I
Oz.
know, it's the Wizard of Oz. But his parents didn't go, oh, look at this lovely baby. I will call him Wizard of Oz.
I think his name was Dave Smith.
I'm not Chris of Donington Park, am I?
You can if you want.
Right. And on that bombshell, I
Yeah.
think we've got to cross over now to the Thunderdome.
Yeah.
Should we go there, Mr. Bryn? That's sick.
Wow.
That best episode ever. That's gonna shoot us to the top of the charts. That. Are we all
If that don't
composed?
take
boy?
off, nothing will.
No.
Why do people give me a job?
You're a mixologist.
Let me just have a drink. My throat with that. Man.
Yeah, same.
Right. So. Oh. We're all good.
Composure.
Lovely.
We are here now in the Thunderdome. For those that haven't seen or heard before, the Thunderdome is where I give the boys a category or a field of work. They give me a character or a person from that field of work. and we battle them together in a top trump style battle to decide whether or not they're part of Utopia, want to be welcomed, want to be fucked off, never to be seen again. Right, I've completely lost the plot now because of that. We're doing best celebrity scientist, boys. Whew.
Sorry, I was just getting Sharpie kept leaning on.
Who would like to go first?
I mean, do you want me to go first? Do you
go first. I went first last time. You go first.
Sound.
Sharpie's one is that doctor off Doctor Who.
Yeah. It's that strange doctor. I can't remember what his name is.
Oh, don't even start with this.
Right, who's going first, did you say?
I'll go first.
Yeah, right, ready, Jack?
Yep.
Your time starts now.
He was born on the 3rd of March 1968. He is an English physicist and former musician who serves as Professor of Particle Physics in the School of Physics and Astronomy at Manchester University. He is known as a presenter of science programmes, especially the Wonders Of series. He has been described as a natural successor for the BBC's scientific programming by both David Attenborough and Patrick Moore. Before his academic career, he was a keyboard player for the British bands D-Ream and Dare. He worked on the Atlas experiment at the Large Hadron Collider and has co-written several books on physics. He has received many awards for his efforts to publicise science, including Best Presenter, MBE, CBE, and an honorary doctorate from the University of Huddersfield, presented by Sir Patrick Stewart. He is Professor Brian Cox. He likes to do the science, which apparently involves going somewhere exotic, then walking up a hill and looking right moody, while a helicopter spins around and around his pretty head.
Who is it?
I told you, it's Professor Brian Cox. He likes to do the science.
I maybe need to change that bit of brass there because you guys are never as excited as the brass is.
No.
Also, I'd like to apologise. It might be quite fun for people to rewind that and just watch me while you're doing that speech because I spent the whole time trying not to remember Wizard of Oz. So I'm just the whole time listening to you and then going...
Did he ever get given a name? Like a
No,
name?
no, let's move on for the Wizard of Oz. I'm just letting you know that I was very struggling because it kept popping back in my head. Right.
Oh, Jesus.
Sharp. So you got Professor... I'm all over the place
Professor
now.
Brian Oz.
Yeah. Professor Brian Cox.
Sharpie, are you ready?
Sharpie, your time starts now.
This celebrity scientist was born in 78 AD. He was a polymathic scientist and statesman. Nearly lost it then. He gained his fame from creating the world's first seismograph, earthquake detector. This scientist was incredibly intelligent and gained success in the fields of astronomy, seismology, hydraulic engineering, geography, cartography, ethnography, mathematics, inventing, art, poetry, philosophy, politics, and as a literary scholar. Very intelligent bloke. He also dabbled in calendrical science and metaphysics. Unfortunately, he is no longer with us, as he died in 139 AD, aged between 60 and 61. That is legit. They don't know when he died. Between 60 and 61 years old. The scientist was popular. He had a stamp of... What? The scientist was that popular, he had a stamp of his face issued by China Post in 1955. This scientist had an asteroid named after him, the 1802 Zhang Hen. It is, of course, the famous scientist, amongst other many professions, Zhang Hen.
What?
Don't tell me.
First Wizard of Oz, and now you let this shit on us.
Don't you tell me you know the Zhang Hen, mate. He had a China Post, he was all over that. He had a stamp.
Don't look at me.
Right.
Just let me say Zhang Hen. Wait for it to settle in.
When was he born?
78 AD. It's a
So
while
he's
ago.
nearly as old as Christ.
Right, Jack, before we go before we go any further, this guy's died. We're not talking about that.
Yeah.
Alright? Okay?
That means my guy wins.
No, you can't just bring dead people and be like, well, they'll get in now.
It did last episode.
Right.
What's he actually going to do? Dead.
No. Brent, do you know who this bloke is?
No, you lie. I was talking to you about him last night.
No, was you talking at him about it last
No,
night?
Finn was like, "Oh, Zhang Hen, mate."
He made the seismograph, didn't he?
Mate, yeah, exactly. You made the seismograph, man. You didn't see how intelligent this bloke was. He is a literary genius.
All the ologies.
He had every ology going, mate. He invented the ologies.
Wow.
I thought he was going to say Da Vinci or somebody, like somebody we actually know.
Oh, not about him. This is legit. Ain't no poser.
Right, on them grounds, Sharpie, I've got to give it at least by default more than anything to Professor Brian Cox.
Just hang up. Zhang Hen.
No, I'm
Wait,
not.
just-
No.
That light bulb's going on now. I
No.
think he invented that as well.
No, he didn't. Are you?
I'll take Professor Brian Cox any day.
How many ologies does he have?
Bombshell, things could only get better.
Yeah. Right.
If it weren't for Zhang Hen, you wouldn't have loads of
Right,
stuff.
I'm just stopping it. I'm just stopping this. This is
Fucking Zhang
This has
Hang.
got out of hand.
It's got out of Zhang hand.
Yeah. Right. Brent, take us over to the pet peeves. I'm not even going to fucking.
What?
The pet peeves.
No, the pet outro. Sorry, it's just that it's same scene. Yeah. So Professor Brian Cox, welcome in, and your mate, who no one knew,
Right.
still is
Right, when
no
the
one
place
knows.
starts falling about and you're like, how big was that earthquake? You ain't gonna fucking know because
Oh,
Zhang
well-
Hen's gone, mate.
No, yeah, but the seismograph still exists.
No, I'm taking it away.
It don't exist. You
Zhang
don't know
Hen
Bring
about
that
it.
for the next National Treasures that we do.
I will.
The seismograph.
That was mad.
As invented by Zhang Hang.
Yeah.
Zhang Hen.
Right.
Zhang Hang.
Okay, then, boys. Well, that concludes episode 3.
Sweet. Good episode.
Yes.
I feel like,
we might have peaked.
as we've mentioned before, obviously we record all these episodes in a lump. I feel like this is a good place to stop
Yeah.
for a minute. Have a short break.
Yeah.
And then we'll record some more.
Yeah.
Because that was heavy.
Yeah. Do we ask Sharpie for any final words, or has he used them up?
It's probably best not to.
Okay. Yeah.
Would you like to
Wait,
say
is it
anything?
settling in yet? Zhang Hen.
No,
okay.
that's
Wait
it.
for it.
That's it.
He's on a stamp.
Right. Okay.
We'll leave it there.
Yeah. Okay. So, thank you very much for watching and joining us this week. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that on YouTube. Ring the bell for notifications. Don't forget to check all our social medias, Instagram, Facebook, and whatnot. Don't forget to check us personally on social media. Don't forget to check out Bryn on YouTube as well. That's Bryn Williams. All the stuff will be flying around screen and up or down or wherever. Yes. Thank you very much for coming along. I've been Chunky T.
I've been Jack Magic. See you on the flip side.
I've been the permanent Sharpie. Always here.
And this has been the Utopia Project.
Love you,
Goodbye.
Welcome to Utopia. Please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great.
Just as long as we've already let it through our gates.
This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland. This is Utopia.